Thank you for joining us today. Let's start with a little truth. Not every proposal gets funded on the first try. That's part of the process. If you experience this, rest assured you are in a great company. Some of the most successful projects started with not this time. So don't worry, we are not here to withdraw the past. We are here to ensure you are the next this time is the best one yet. Today we are starting some introduction to the GHIT Fund, followed by the investment process. Very short discussion. Yep. So this seminar is designed to provide a summary of the key points for the proposal preparation. However, I want to emphasize, even if you apply all the guidance we share today, it does not guarantee the investment approvals. Please also note that the information presented today reflects the status as of October 2024, may be changed, subject to change in the future. So we will have a Q&A session toward the end of the seminar to address your question, while we will do our best to answer as many as possible. A time constraint may prevent us from addressing every question. So additionally, some questions submitted today may be published as a part of the future Q&A collection. So thank you, and let's get started. To begin, I will provide a brief overview of the GHIT Fund and its mission. So GHIT Fund is an international non-profit organization dedicated to supporting the development of the medicine, vaccine, and diagnostics for diseases such as malaria, tuberculosis, and neglected tropical disease. There are areas where private companies often find it challenging to engage. Our efforts are imprinted by the global public-private partnerships that's driving the innovation and funding. Key initiatives including funding mobilization, securing the financial contribution from the diverse partners, including Japanese government, private corporation, and philanthropic foundation. In-kind support leverage service and resource from the sponsor companies to advance research and development activity. Through the cross-sectorial collaboration, GHIT Fund addresses a critical global challenge and foster the innovation and transcend the national and sectorial boundaries. So this slide highlights the investment milestones of the GHIT Fund over the past decade. Total investment over 300 million US investment since our established project is more than 120 projects involving Japanese and non-Japanese organizations. Partners collaboration with over 170 institutes, approximately 60 from Japan and 100 from overseas. So current milestone, around 10 clinical trial is ongoing. Then one project has achieved a regulatory approval. That's a pediatric precancer treating a cystomasis, which received a positive opinion from the European Medicine Agency in December 2023. So by acting as a hub that's connecting the governments, private sector, NGOs, and international organizations, GHIT Fund accelerates research and development to address global health needs. So that's a summary of the, this slide providing a summary of the GHIT Fund investment allocated as March 2024. By disease, approximately 45 investment targeted malaria and NTDs, while 9% focusing on the tuberculosis. By type of the investment, 70% supports drug development, 22% allocated to the vaccine, and 9% to diagnostic. By development stage, 60% supports discovery, 23% allocate to the preclinical stage, 31% fund clinical trials and regulatory submission. The GHIT Fund unique model allows us to support the entire R&D pipeline from initial discovery to regulatory approval, bridging the gaps that often hinder the innovation. So we will now dive into the GHIT Fund investment process. Target research platform are focusing on the early stage development, addressing the disease like malaria, tuberculosis, NTDs, and emerging and de-emerging infectious disease, supporting innovative target identification, verification, and concept development. Project must be predominantly feature Japanese science technology. For the product development platform that supports late-stage development, including lead optimization, clinical trial, and preclinical and clinical trial, and regulation submission, such as WHO precaution. Targets malaria, tuberculosis, and NTD. So both platform require a 2-year project duration. Teams comprise at least one Japanese and one non-Japanese organization. So here is an example of the Japanese or non-Japanese organization. I will skip this slide. That's basically life science health company or a non-field or a research organization or a government, national laboratory, or university research, more like industry and academia. So here it is a process overview. So we usually issue the releasing the request for proposal in June and November. Then applicants initially submit the ITA, intend to apply home to express their interest and outline the project concept. Full proposal. That's full proposal followed by the ITA approval. GHIT Fund provide a proposal template, which must be complete and submit about in 1 month. So review process includes the evaluation by the external reviewer and GHIT Fund selection committee, then finally approved by the board. Then starting the contract negotiation and funding. Also here it is some early stage ITA. This document is informs the GHIT Fund, your intention to apply for the GHIT Fund. Then next, full proposal is submitted by the applicant as well. So here it is some key point for the proposal preparation. So there is mainly 3 documents. One is proposal form, that's our main body. Second one is timeline and the Gantt chart, describe the schedule mainly. And third one is budget form. So there is a four key points we have today. Number one is how does this relate to the global health need? How will GHIT will access a policy to meet? So that's first point you need to address. So clearly articulating how the proposal project address the unmet health need and aligned with GHIT Fund access policy. Then emphasize a potential impact on the specific region and population. The second one is what are the products and technology to be developed? What is the science basic and data? What is the partnership structure and division of the rule? Basically, provide robust science evidence and data supporting the proposed innovation, including the target product profile, outlining the product specification. So number 3 is what is the plan for the next 2 years? What is the development method? Then what are the phase or stage advanced require and expected deliveries? Then what is the budget summary for each phase? Then how it budget allocated to each partner? So that's need to presenting the comprehensive 2 years plan with clear milestone, expected outcome, and a detailed budget allocation. Then fourth one is a risk. So what risk can be expected and how to avoid them. So identify the potential risk and outline the practical mitigation strategy. So that's 4 points to be in mind to describing developing the proposal for us. So this is too much detail, but this is an outline of the about 7 chapters you need to fill out based on our format. So just describing some detail. So number 1 is a partnership and rule responsibility. So what kind of the partnership and rule and responsibility will be used? So clarifying the representative organization, their respective research and organization, rule and decision-making meetings such as, or 3, target product profile. That should be defined specification based on sometimes referring the WHO target research target product profile or other relevant document. So fourth one is product development project or target. How will the product or technology to be developed? So describing the, such as ultimate goal of the project or pharmaceutical or drug or vaccine, clearly stated indication or dose or administration sometimes, or for diagnostic, clearly stated intended use. So next one is a project plan. So basically, phase or a milestone are set by each applicant according to the product characteristics. From initial stage of the R&D to taking into the account the product life cycle, identified what need to accomplished by the milestone to advance the next stage or next phase in terms of condition or derivative or data. So example, examine the which phase stage a current R&D is in, or consider what delivery or data has been obtained in that stage or phase or stage. Then describing the from which stage or which phase you will advance to which phase or stage, including the development plan, budget, or allocation of the human resource. So based on the previous stage, providing the description of the project plan, comparing science evidence or relevant data and science reference. If relevant data or reference are provided, clearly state which stage or phase or stage require the delivery or data is to fill. So and then lastly, describe the possible risk or how to avoid them. So for project budget, so what budget allocation will be used to develop the product or technology? So providing the detail of each milestone for each development organization, for like a salary listed or a percentage of the individual involvement in the project is desired. So list any other grants received or pending for the implication of this project. The seventh is impact. How does it relate to the global health need? How does it meet GHIT access policy? So please document how the project addressing the gap or unmet need in the global health based on the science evidence, related data or science reference, consist with Japan GHIT and mission. So there's three slides remain. So there's three documents you need to fill. One is proposal partnership approved form for each partner describes they all partner to understand all the proposal. So next one is application form for the individual. Please describe the key PI research experiment or result to making sure that their capability or skill set. The last one is a little bit different than the others. Like this is more financial pieces. We call Exhibit A. So listed for each partner individually. So more financial information we request to the applicant. So such as a certificate of registration or financial statement you need to submit. So this is all about today's presentation. So I would like to conclude today's seminar. Should you have any question, I myself or Eriko is available in front of the screen. So please come here and ask the question in Japanese or in English. Oh, thank you for your attention, and we wish you success in your proposal submission. Thank you.
GHIT Fund. Fight neglected diseases through partnerships.